And the best and the greatest day to be alive is today. And welcome to the Wise Hour. I'm your host, Jay Mullane, also known as Wise. Well, we be dropping 24 karat gold bars indeed. Family, I tell you right now, we have a special guest star. Definitely want you to check out. This woman has done so much in the entertainment arena as being a actor, has been a person who does stunts, and now a stunt coordinator. Telling you right now, you're going to truly get some 24 karat gold bars indeed. So, but before we go into the show, I need you guys to subscribe, hit the like button, and definitely share. We're a community here, family, and more you push this out, more opportunity to get out to the massive people so they can get some more gold bars in their lives as well. So, family, I'm not going to hold you. This is going to be an amazing interview. So definitely have your notes, your pen, iPads, whatever your recording devices are, so you can definitely tune in. So, family, with that being said, let's go.
At the Wise Hour, we break through the night, bringing knowledge fire, so hold on tight. Every episode, a story to unfold. We're turning every minute into gold.
What's going on with you?
Hi, Wise. How are you? Thank you for having me. I feel so honored to be here. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Oh wow, you're quite welcome. I thank you for the opportunity to be able to actually have a discussion and actually share your life with
Yeah.
so many others. So, saying this is actually a surprise because a whole lot of people, some people know what you do,
Yes.
but the magnitude
Mm.
and the levels you have done it, they now aware of this. So this is gonna be a shock to so many people. But before we go into any questions or anything like that, I want you to introduce yourself to the people out here. So the
Yes.
microphone is yours, Queen.
Thank you so much, King Wise. I appreciate it. Well, a little bit about me. My name is April Weeden. I'm a professional stunt coordinator, stunt woman in Hollywood for the past 3 decades. I'm a philanthropist, a mother, a wife, a first lady of Dominion Hilltop Ministries here in California with 6 churches around the world. My husband, hi, honey, married to Bishop John White for 12 years now. I'm a choreographer, a singer, a dancer. I'm a writer, and I'm presently writing my autobiography. So that's why it was really super duper important. Yes, I said super duper important for me to be here so that I can tell my story, not only with you, Wise, but in a book.
Wow. You hear that, everybody? She's writing. She coming out with a book, and she's like one of the Hollywood elites. So I was expecting some, something juicy coming from that. So, before we go into the book details, we got some people saying hello. So we
Hi,
will
everybody.
recognize. Ah, there we go. Say hey,
Lakeisha.
King, Queen.
Hi, Queen Lakeisha. Hi.
Yes,
Thanks
yes.
for joining us.
Thank you. She was the guest we had the other week, and she was starting her new podcast,
Yeah.
Confused to Focus podcast. So wow, I'm so
Everyone,
excited.
get Lakeisha Mosley's book.
Oh yes,
You
how
got to
to
get
get unstuck? What? How to get unstuck? Confused to focus. See, I
it.
got on top. See, April, I got on top of my noggin right there. I still remember. So
It's
you
a
know.
wonderful book, and the journaling that I like, what I love about her book so much is that there's some pages that are empty, and so you're able to journal, and it's just amazing. You will get unstuck if you read that
Well,
book.
April love to promote. When you got a quality product, she's
Yes.
gonna let you know that
Oh,
it's all right.
mhm,
So
mhm.
that's what I'm talking about. So before we get into some questions, you know what? I'm gonna share something real quick. Oh man, I definitely want to share something real quick. I want you to tell me about some photos that I came across.
Oh, wow.
And wow. So we had right here Black Enterprise. Is
Yes, I was
that
on
you
the
on the
cover.
cover?
That's me on the cover of Black Enterprise. I think I'm the only Black stunt woman that has been on the cover. Yes, and it was so wonderful to see that when I was traveling during my career, the height of my career. Pat Tobin was my publicist at the time. She was Eddie Murphy's publicist, and she got me on the cover of Black Enterprise. And I would walk through the airport, having done a stunt, having just jumped off a building or gotten set on fire, and walk through the airport and see that magazine. And it was just so wonderful. Why? So that's a highlight of my career. One of.
One of it's a amazing front
Yeah,
cover
thank
of
you so
a
much.
magazine. It just stands out
Thank you
and
so
just it just capture what you're talking about. You just said the word set on fire. You know, was you set on fire a couple times?
well. Mm.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. We'll leave that
Right.
for later. You said, okay, we'll leave that for later. So, wow. So let me do this. So let me ask you a quick question. Then we're gonna go into some more of these amazing photos and also some extra things that we want to talk about. So, what inspired you to pursue a career in stunt coordinating, and how did your early experiences influence how you approach this unique profession?
Well, to answer your question, which is a great question, how I got started in stunts was I was working on Presidio. A lot of people don't know this story, but I was working on Presidio, Sean Connery's movie, as a background artist because I used to do a lot of background work, quite a bit, atmosphere work in the background, a lot. Um, and so they picked me out of the crowd and they needed someone to be on the carousel. And it was a scene where there was a camera above us and the carousel was going to go real fast. And there were some stuntmen that were doing stunts while we were on there. And so I sat there with Benny Moore, and they had already warned us, if the camera falls, don't get excited. Don't worry, honey, that camera fell. Then I tried to get in stunts and it didn't happen. I went and my photos set in one of the group's offices for years, and no one ever
Wow.
called me. No one ever asked me to come do a stunt, but I was pursuing it, and I thought I was going to be an actress. And so anyway, I am an actress. But anyway, um, I met my ex-husband, William Washington, and I was
Okay.
dancing at the time. I was dancing all over the world, and he got me started in stunts. William Washington, rest in peace. Yeah, he got me started and taught me how to be a stunt coordinator. To answer that question, it leads right into it. The reason why I'm a stunt coordinator is because of him and another young man named Sean Speedy Christopher, who comes to this decade now, who got me started with stunt coordinating. So my ex-husband, William Washington, would always say, you're a stunt coordinator, you're going to be a stunt coordinator. And I was like, I'm just a stunt woman. And so he taught me how to be a stunt coordinator.
Wow, wow. Since you said that, let me show you something real quick. I think this is amazing right here. Do you remember this? Do you remember this photo right here?
Yes, I was stunt doubling Gabrielle Union on Meet Dave. Yeah, Meet Dave. Yes.
Meet Dave. Wow, wow. Can
And
you tell us that experience? See, like you got three people. You know, one person got you on the cable. Then you got another young lady right there. Look like she okay, got her hand out. Then the other one is checking you out. So, what
yeah.
go into this? Is it a lot of? Is it?
Basically, as a stunt performer, you got to get used to a lot of people being around you at all times, and you can't be squeamish, you can't be skittish, you can't be phobic of people. You kind of have to be a people person in a way where you don't mind being touched when they got your wardrobe and they're putting on your carabiners and they're setting things up for you. That was a flying scene where Gabrielle Union went flying in the air. But you just got to prepare yourself and stay ready when you're doing stunts.
Oh wow! Since you mentioned that, then I'm gonna show you this right here.
Gabby, hi Gabrielle.
Wow! Did
I
how
was
many
her
people know
first
that?
double. Oh, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I said, go ahead. You speaking? I'm your the
Oh,
mic. You were
yeah,
her stunt double?
I was her first stunt double. Actually, I was working for Manny Perry on a TV show that she was doing, and I had to stay under the water in a bathtub for 2 minutes, and there was only like one take. I'm known for only doing one take. I really don't like to do take after take. I find that in doing take after take, people tend to get injured. That's just my take on things. So I always tried to be that girl, like one take wonder. I tried. I hope I was successful. But then I went on after that. She kept putting my name in, and coordinators started requesting me to stunt double Gabrielle Union. I worked on Ugly Betty with her, Deliver Us from Eva, and several others. Two Can Play That Game. Yeah.
Wow, two can play that game. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
One take. That's
I
amazing.
don't feel like I should waste the director's time or production's money and keep doing take after take. And as a stunt performer, you go through quite a bit of extensive hurts in your body. And so, I mean, the caliber of stunts that over the years that I have been doing. Imagine if I'm doing like 10 takes every time I do a film or every time I do a television show. That's a lot.
Oh wow,
That's too
that's
long.
a lot. That
That's
wow. Ooh, ooh. What's your? How many shows have you done? I think you gave me the number. It was like
well, to my knowledge, I've been in over 400 feature films, television shows, and commercials combined. That includes just not my stunt work, but that includes my years of modeling. I was in Jet Magazine. I was modeling since I was 3 years old, actually, and I was one of the
wow.
first African American children to be on television in commercials. Lil Cumber was my agent, and she's one of the agents that got a lot of Black actors in Hollywood jobs. And so I booked a commercial through her, and I bought my mother a Mustang.
Ooh, a
We were
Mustang.
riding on the bus, and I was able to buy my mama a car. But
Okay.
yeah,
What kind of car? What kind of car again?
okay, it was a Mustang.
Okay, okay. Reason why my favorite car is a Mustang as well. I have a Mustang, so
Yeah,
that's the reason why I say that. I love American muscle.
we like fast cars. That's all.
I do. Don't tell everybody. Oh, I just said that on the internet, did I?
It's
Oh
okay.
Lord, we got a question that came from Patty. Where did you find your courage?
Where did I find my courage? That's a good question, Patty. My courage came from the Lord. My courage came from the tenacity of having been trained by one of the greatest stunt coordinators in the world. And my love of God is what gave me the courage. I was told stick with one thing and then the rest will come because I'm multi talented, I'm multifaceted. I can do a multitude of things. So when I stuck with stunts, and I saw, Patty, that I was able to really do that. It just gave me the courage to keep going, even with my training. I just kept going. So I would say God, training, and my mentors.
Wow, wow, amazing. I love the answer to that. So you always recognize where the gift come from, where the talent come from.
Yes.
Always come from the creator, and I love that you recognize that in everything you do in the shows.
Yes.
Since the day I met you, it always shows.
Yeah,
So
I got to tell you something. The one time that I really didn't pray, Bishop George Dallas McKinney was on the phone with me, and I was on the way to the set. And yeah, he called. Usually he'll just say, do well, daughter, or something. And this one particular day he called, and I'm going somewhere with this as far as the creator and prayer and all like that. When I get to the set, everything's fine. Time goes on and on and on. And finally, the stunt had to happen. And I got injured. I fell from 5 feet in the air flat on my face. And I got injured pretty bad. I thought it was going to end my stunt career. I was even told my stunt career was over. No mas, no more. You will never do another stunt in your life. All these various things. I had to learn to walk again. I had to learn to talk again. I had to learn to function. I had to learn various things. I had to learn people's names. And the Lord was just with me through this whole time, and I made it through. And that's why I think I have so much compassion for people that have disabilities, or like Patty with courage. Like she asked me, how did I get the courage? Hopefully, them watching me and knowing that I fail and that I got back up and that I'm able to still make it. I want to still continue to be an example for those type people. Yeah,
wow, that's amazing.
that was long
And
winded.
no, it's a great answer though, and to a great question. And wow, and had me reflecting because you do a lot of work, and I want to show another photo right here, and it's gonna spawn a question.
You know it
So
is.
let me go ahead and show this real
Hey.
quick. So right here, it got you right here, look like you're acting, and I
Yeah,
see you right there with that serious face.
yeah,
Then you have a doll,
yeah.
representing it represent you.
Yes, but I don't know where that doll is or anything pretty much about it. But yes, there was a doll made, and I was Nikki on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yep, that's James Marsden. He keeps in touch with me. He's so cool. That night that we did that fight, I was fighting another stuntman, and he was from Hong Kong, and he kept hurting me. And so I was like, "You better stop." So I said, "If you don't, I'm gonna call my sensei." So I called my sensei. My sensei came, and the guy he stopped like being so rough as he was. And I said, I told you. So then when it came time to push his head through the window, I went for it.
You say you went for it. Oh my God, I
We
feel for
fought.
him.
I mean, like me, I don't know about anybody else, but when I do my stunts, I'm really fighting. I'm not, like, oh, yeah, it's choreographed and that whole thing, but I'm really fighting for real. Like one of my best friends, Carla Earl, whom I mentor and started her in stunts, we had to do a fight scene, and Kevin Hooks was the director, and William Washington was the stunt coordinator. I said, I'm sorry, I just got to tell you something. I don't play fight. When I fight, when I do a fight, we're going to really fight. So we were really fighting. Because I said, I
Oh
don't like
wow.
to fight. I don't. We were on marble, and there were, the porcelain, the toilet, and all like that. I don't want to get hurt. You know, let's
See,
just do it one time. Let's just knock it out and just go home. Okay.
one take, one
Um,
take. I will never forget you. I'll call you one take. I'm gonna call you one take from now on. One take. I saw some of the other scenes the people didn't get you to see, but like you mentioned the fall and stuff, and it showed one scene that you was on the ground, and like I said, you with another male actor, and I know it's choreographed, but the difference in the strength and stuff. I know, like I said, the impact. How you actually judge that, which brings another question that Patty is asking. So she's saying, how do your family feel about your stunt safety?
well, I didn't know this Patty, but Queen Patty, but my mother didn't like me doing stunts, and she passed away in 2008. Rest in peace, Mama. I love you. Um, And I found out after my mom passed away that my mother did not like me doing stunts. I was like, what? But no, we're good. I'm prayed up. My husband, Bishop John White, he prays. My daughter, she understands. And I'm stunt coordinating now. Let's be clear. I'll show you how to do something, but yeah, that's why I'm called stunt coordinator. I hire people.
It's called wisdom. You've been through too many
It's just
what they
about
call flips and
help.
cars and crashes and setting on fire and all that stuff. And I say ain't nobody setting on fire thing, but
Come come on now. We can talk offline.
yeah, we'll talk online on that one. Which will spawn another question: what motivates you to keep performing stunts despite of the risks involved?
It's a job. It's what I do. That's where I get my motivation. Good question. It motivates me to be able to do a stunt, to know that I got the job done for the producers, the directors, all those involved. And especially if I'm stunt doubling somebody, I take the extra time to study them ahead of time. To even know how they move. I watch movies they've been in. When I'm on set, I'm not sitting in my trailer. I am out there and I'm physically watching that person, how they eat, how they walk, the outfit that they have on. Because I'm going to have, as a stunt double, I'm going to have the exact same outfit. How are they carrying themselves? If they have a purse, if they have shoes a certain way. Like when I worked on Janky Promoters and I had to wear heels this high, whoa, Jesus, honey. I had to watch that actress, how she walked and all that. It wasn't no putting no tennis shoes on as the car is coming at me at 55 miles an hour and I'm running down a dark alley. No, and I might twist my ankle. No, it's like, get yourself together, April, and run. I hope I answered your question, Daniel. What motivates me also is the money.
You said how tall were the hills?
Ooh, Jesus, like this.
And how fast was the cars?
An hour down the alleyway.
and you was running?
Yes, yes. Running for my life.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And you got paid. And you got paid.
I like the money. I like getting paid. I like residuals, and everybody that I mentor, I teach them how to. The first year they'll make, it's changed. The dynamics have changed. It used to be 30, 60, 100. But if you stick with me for 3 years and you let me mentor you, by your third year you should be making about $100,000. If you're not, something's wrong. You're not doing something right. Something.
Okay, okay. You see that? Wow. Laugh out loud. Wow. So yes,
I love you so much, Daniel. My
which is
dude, hey,
spawned. This is where you spawn from Daniel. This is the most I hear from Daniel in a minute. I love you, brother.
buddy, that's my dude.
Yes, right there. What has been your most challenging stunt and how did you execute it?
My most challenging stunt, to be honest with you, Daniel, every stunt I have ever done has been a challenge. And the reason why I say that is because the preparation that comes before I even get on the set. So the challenge has always been for me to look like the actress, okay, I got to gain 20 pounds, I got to lose 20 pounds. The diet, the training that comes with it. So that's been challenging sometimes. But other than that, I'm able sometimes to get around personalities and people because I'm kind of like a loner. I stay to myself a little bit. I am a people person, but I feel like my safety when it's at jeopardy, I got to go in. So I hope I answered. I hope I answered the question. Did I answer it?
I believe you answered
Okay.
it because wow, it took me aback to one. You did a video back in 1999 that I was able to discover, and you made me think about the industry on this this ticker. I guess you said talk show. It spawned a question. So let's check this out a second, and then we'll come with a question.
Sure.
What did Hollywood do, before there were black professional stunt women?
Well, unfortunately, there's a 30-year process that's been going on for 3 decades now. They've been using whites to double African Americans, Latinos, Asians, and minorities in film and television.
Hiss, boo, hiss, boo.
Putting that little black paint stuff
Yeah,
on
they put the wigs on them. It's a term called paint down. And unfortunately, it's coming to the forefront of the industry. And
Yeah, you talk about paint down.
Yeah,
You
that was my girl Lisa Ray.
Yes, Lisa Ray on there on the set, and you stunt double for her too, right?
Yes, and we won an award for the fight for Players Club. Ice Cube. Whoop whoop. Yep.
So you won the award and everything.
Yeah.
Now you said we
And I
said
double
colored.
see Sherelle Jones in that film as well.
Wow, and you
Yeah.
won the award for that. You
Yeah,
know what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
good
Now
fight.
you made me want to watch Player Club again
Oh,
and
you
see the
gotta
fight
watch
scene.
Fight.
That fight scene. Fast forward to the fight scene.
Come on.
So y'all see the fight scene in there. That's April Weeden now. That's April Weeden. That's not Lisa. That's not Lisa Ray.
No, Lisa Ray, she did the master, honey. Lisa Ray can fight. Let's be clear, okay?
What? Okay.
Her on stunts
Educate
all
me.
day, every day. I want you to be very clear on that. Not all stunts, but she can do a lot. I also doubled her on Single Ladies, where I had to fly through the air about 3 feet in the air, I think it was, onto a glass table. And so she's not gonna mess this up or whatever, But yeah, Lisa Ray's amazing.
Oh wow.
She can do
Amazing.
her stunts, just like Halle Berry. Halle Berry does her own stunts. Yes, that's not a lie. She does. I set them up for her and make sure she doesn't get hurt. And I'll take the bruises and the pains and show her what she needs to do. When I used to stunt double her, she never got hurt when I was stunt doubling her, not once. Never.
Never.
Ever.
Never. Wow. Okay. So don't get some reactions. These some of the reactions.
Terrence is laughing at me. Don't laugh, Terrence.
Okay, then we get another one right there. So oh, you transfer. She said, "Don't want to be caught with April in a dark alley." No, I don't think I want to be caught with April in a dark alley too, because she be flying through tables and fight on with reacting the player club scene. Nah, I ain't messing with you.
I encourage all women around the world to take self-defense classes. I highly encourage it. Highly. You don't have to be a master martial artist, but at least know how to protect yourself in situations. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yes, and see, that's done for Carrie Gold Ball. She just dropped there. She encouraged that. So you hear from the professionals. So go ahead and do that. Patty asks again, who is one of the most amenable directors to work with and why?
As of recent, Robin Thede is one of the most incredible directors. I mean, she really taught me a lot when I was the stunt coordinator for a Black Lady sketch show. And she'll call you out too, because I had told her, I said, thank you when I was leaving the set. And I said, thank you for teaching me. She goes, what did you learn? She's really comedic. And I really enjoyed her energy. I enjoyed the embracing that the UPMs and the directors and executive producers brought to me. And so for me, Robin Thede has been the director that I've thoroughly enjoyed working with. She's absolutely amazing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Wow, and her
She's in Candy Cane Lane. Eddie Murphy, yay!
You got so many experiences. I mean, I believe you can flex for a whole year on the accomplishments you've done. I think you can just keep on going and going and going
Well,
because you have accomplished so much.
that's what my writing coach and I, Monique Lisa, plan on doing is getting together, going somewhere and hiding out and finishing my autobiography. Thank you, Monique Lisa. I love you, darling. And Delano A. Johnson, thank you so much.
Yes, and so in case people didn't know, we all met in this we call Clubhouse
Yeah.
app, and we in Clubhouse there is a house called the House of Creativity, and Delano A. Johnson and Monique Lisa Johnson actually quarterback. It's a place where creators come together and embrace their creativity. One amazing thing about it is it brings in people from all over the place.
All
All
over the
yes,
world.
the world. We have people
World.
from Belgium, the
Yes.
UK, Zealand,
Bermuda.
yeah, Bermuda, and
Stand.
all that, and everybody come together to share, yeah, to embrace their creativity, and that's how I met this wonderful woman here as well,
Met you.
and yeah, oh yeah, I sure did, and also Patty, who said thank you for taking the time, Queen April, to share the important information. And raising awareness. So thank you.
Well,
And this has been so amazing. We got so many questions. I don't want
I'm
to
ready.
miss out
I'll answer.
for let
Ready.
me see. So let me do this one. And that is from Daniel. Yes, I did. You rock. Light salt
What are you?
with no blood pressure. But my last question, how did you prepare mentally and physically for a performance that involves complex stunts?
I have life coaches. So that's how I prepare. First, I pray. And once I'm told how the stunt has to be either set up as a stunt coordinator, if I'm coordinating a show or a movie, I go into prayer. I make sure that I'm prepared with the sides, the script. I read the entire script. I ask directors, we have meetings, and I ask, is there anything that they would like to see? We do location scouts sometimes, most of the time. During the pandemic, I was stunt coordinating, which was really a challenge to stunt coordinate and have to wear masks and, the like, and shields and choreograph in a way where sometimes the actors were 6 feet apart from the stunt people. And thanks to everybody who I hired on the Black Lady Sketch Show and all the shows that I've ever hired people on, because I couldn't have done it without that young talent. And yeah, so go back to the question for me, Wise.
Go back
Setup
to
of
the
how I set up.
question.
Yeah, how I
Let
set
me
up.
set up.
Mentally, I just I block and I tune everything out pretty much. And when I'm on a show, that's my focus. Of course, I'm a mother and I'm a wife, and I have other obligations. But when I really am on a project, my friends know if I don't answer, my apologies, but I got to get through this show. And having life coaches has really helped me a lot, Daniel, a lot.
Wow.
A lot. Somebody who I can go to and talk to, and even any fears I might be having, or because as with anything in life, we have fears and we have doubts. I mean, I'm human, and so I just have reassuring people in my life that help me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Awesome. Thank
yeah.
you for that response. So, people, it's okay to have mentors. Is
I
April
love,
Wheaton can have mentors. That
love
means we
mentors.
can have mentors too.
I love mentors. They help me so much.
Yeah. And I love your drive. You said focus. So you focus on your projects and get it done. It's okay. You catch up with your friends, but when you got a project, say this, I'm call you the one take wonder. There's your new name for me. One take wonder. So do you want to be the one take wonder? Then you need to stay
You want
focused
me
on
to tell you
this.
a one take wonder story?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
I'm
so
all ears.
I think this was 3 years ago. I was on CSI Las Vegas doubling Paula Newsome. She's in Spider-Man. And so the stunt coordinator calls and he goes, hey, we only have one take. You got to break a windshield with this crowbar, and we only have one car and one take. I said, sure. I practiced that thing probably 100 times while I was on the set, before we actually did it. And I made sure, I was like, we're doing this one take, darling. And I did.
Oh, Lord. You say you practiced how many times before you did that?
About 100 or more, like, on the set before we filmed. I just held the crowbar and I just okay. And I kept looking at the car. What angle am I going to hit it at? I was like, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. And I visualized it and it happened. Hallelujah.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Thank
my
you, Lord.
gosh.
Thank you, God.
Oh, you're so amazing. And then you got Monique Lisa. She said,
Hi,
my
Monique
daughter,
Lisa.
my daughter has been in the mood because of April. Wow. See the influence? You're talking about mentorship and stuff like that. She
I
said her daughter.
mentor
Yeah.
Monique Lisa's daughter, and she was in a film that I was working on as an associate producer, and then I turned the stunt coordinating over to a young man named Wes Lopez, whom I also gave up time on the show, a Black Lady sketch show, so he could get credit. So Amaya learned how to bow staff in probably like 10 to 15 minutes from her brother, Monique Lisa's son. And they loved her. And she was wait, let's see. How did that work, Monique Lisa? Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Imaya and me. She was my stunt double, right?
Wow.
Yeah. And she was acting, I believe. Yeah. And it's won
Wow.
9 awards. It's
9 awards.
called Humanity. Kanithia Powell is the director of one of the most amazing directors in the business, Kanithia Powell.
Wow. Wow. You know so many names. I think you know everybody and their grandma, I believe, right? In
Trying
the history.
to remember. I promise you I am. I'm trying my best, Lord Jesus.
Oh wow! Oh, you're doing a great job. You're doing a wonderful job. We're going to do one more question, then we're going to come back to some questions, but we're going to take an interlude after this one. So, got one more question we're going to take. And within your career and accomplishments achieved today, what is your definition of success, and how do you persevere even when challenges arise?
My definition of success is having your home in line. When you're in the entertainment field, what I find is a lot of entertainers don't take care of home. They don't take care of finances. They don't take care of entrepreneurship of themselves and branding themselves. They don't make sure they line all the ducks up in the road in a row. They don't line all the ducks up in a row and on the road. And they just fly by night not knowing the rules and regulations of our union, the Screen Actors Guild, AFTRA, SAG, knowing that you're going to get a pension, knowing that you're going to get money, knowing that an IRA is going to come to you. Those are the level of successes that we in the entertainment field must obtain and must do. Insurance policies, get insurance. Rest in peace, Andre Bauer, Lord Jesus, only 61 years old. And I'm not to say that we're going to pass away right now, but I find that the level of success that we in the entertainment field need to really hone in on is your paperwork in order. When
Wow.
you leave this earth, are you leaving a legacy now so that you don't leave a disaster? Leave a legacy now so that you don't leave a disaster. And so success and obtaining success in this industry can come very fast. The money comes very fast. It's a very lucrative business, and it can suck you in so much so that you're just spending, 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 spending. No, save, get that real estate, buy a condo, live in it 3 or 4 years, move out of it, and then get you a house and let the condo pay for the home. So I teach these kinds of things in my mentoring, people who I mentor, and I'm available when they want to talk. But yeah, that's the level of success, and how you obtain it is through handling your finances and business.
Okay, fam, we're going to take a quick interlude. I have a sponsor. He got a message for you, so definitely check it out.
My name is Anthony D. Shannon Sr., International Certified Leader, speaker, trainer, and coach, certified by John Maxwell and Samuel Chad. I am also the founder of Leaders Live Generously Academy, an Anthony D. Shannon consulting group, the #1 platform to help you overcome past failures, release your self-doubt, and shatter fears. You will reach your maximum potential and achieve high results in your life and your business. You see, my mission is to help you become the best you that you can be. With over 25 years of corporate experience, from sales positions to district vice president and even vice president positions with sales companies. I have been responsible for overseeing the success of training departments with over 3,000 employees. I've had the opportunity to create and deliver world-class, award-winning presentations on global stages and corporate platforms across North America. You see, my passion in life is growing and equipping others to do remarkable things and lead significant and fulfilled lives by overcoming and winning. You know, there's no greater mission for me, period. My motto is everyone has a purpose. So you need to find your purpose and start living your life. That's why I've dedicated my life to teach and encourage people to win. You see, what separates me from the competition, I'll be flat out. It's honesty, it's integrity, it's relevance, it's passion, and it's care. We get results. I always say to live is to grow, and to grow is to change, and change is necessary for sustained success. You know, no matter the business you have, a sports team, corporate, management, or self-employed, if you are ready to unlock your full potential and win in life while serving others at the highest level, I want you to go right now to Anthony D. Shannon Consultinggroup.com or LeadersLiveGenerouslyAcademy.com.
I'm telling you right now, they get results. I've seen it personally myself. That's why I am so happy they are a proud sponsor of the Wise Hour. So definitely check out Anthony D. Shannon Consulting Group. I'm telling you, you want a life changing? You want your life to change? If you feel stuck, you feel like you can't get to the next place, that consulting group is for you. So again, definitely check them out. And again, thank you for being a proud sponsor of the Wise Hour. All right, family, the interlude over. Now we're going back to the show. I'm telling you right now, 24 karat gold bars is dropped indeed. This girl on fire, y'all. Y'all better tune in. Y'all better keep that name on the forefront of your mind because she's going to be everywhere and you want to tap in. She got a wealth of knowledge. Since she got a wealth of knowledge, and we were talking about stunts earlier, I want to make sure that I had an opportunity to share this because this should spawn some questions. So let's take a look at this.
I haven't had too many accidents, but on Eraser, I was doubling Vanessa Williams, and it was with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and we were on a cargo container, and all 4 chains were supposed to explode, but all 4 chains didn't explode. They waited to the last of the night, and it got real misty and dewy towards the end of the night. And usually with stunts, they wait till the end of the night to film stunts, or the end of the day. We're usually the last up, unless we're on second unit, then we're filming the majority of the day. And so all 4 chains were supposed to explode. I was on the cargo container with James Caan's double and Arnold Schwarzenegger's double. So we get up, and yeah, the stunt just did not go right. One of the ignitions that let the chains explode, it had slipped away, and so it caused a mouth effect, and it opened the cargo container up. It missed Arnold Schwarzenegger's double's head by inches, and I'm up there and I'm dangling like a rag doll, and the chains are beating me, and you know, thick chains are beating me in my head, and I see stars, and I look up and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I got tired, and I'm just being like a rag doll, just being shook like a rag doll, and I just gave up, and I just laid there. And when I came to, it was just dead silence, and they brought in the crane. I was 60 feet in the air, and wow, it was just a ride unlike any ride I've ever had before. It wasn't a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that. But it was a ride like, I don't even know how to describe it, and by the grace of God, I was saved. And when they brought the crane to me, they put me in it, they brought me down, the ambulance was there, and the only thing that I was concerned with was, did you get the shot? And that's what I asked. And I showed up the next day with a concussion. I showed up, they had another stunt double there, Barbara Lee Belmonte. We're dear friends to this day, we talk all the time. And I was like, you know what, you're not finishing this film, I am.
Okay, you are not finishing this movie. I am. So what with that, all that chaos going on, and you came back and said, you're not going to finish this. I am. I love your thought process. Do you still feel the same way today after so many times, after going through an experience like that? I just love to get a reflection point now after you just saw this video. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I would have felt the same way as a stunt performer, as a stunt coordinator. No, I'm the one that hires people now. I'm the one that puts them in a position that I was in, and it is my job to keep them safe. So, to answer your question, I still have that same feeling, that same passion for the way that I handled the situation. But I just want to make sure everybody's safe, pretty much. And so my mindset shifted to the person who is, like in charge and making sure they're like my little babies, my little children. I got to make sure they're okay. My stunt babies, I got to make sure they're all right when they're working with me. I don't care how old they are. They could be 80, 60, 50. They're still my little stunt babies. I got to take care of them, my children.
You said your children. You gotta take care of your children.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
wow, oh wow. And I'm glad you do that. Like you said, it's a shift because you show
Yeah.
so much passion. That video right, that clip right there, you show so much passion,
Yes. Thank
and that also just informed me the level of a wild card. I guess you said not encouragement. What do you say? What was the word I want to use?
intuitiveness and not being afraid and stepping out on faith. And like I said earlier, we all have fears, but when you step out
You're
on faith,
fearless. You are fearless. That's
when
what
you
I'm looking for.
do what you love, like it's your passion. I find that when it becomes uncomfortable, sometimes it's the best thing to stick with. Um,
Mm.
you got, especially if you know that's what you're supposed to be doing, you got to step out on faith. You got to step out on faith.
Wow. Step out
I
on
was
faith,
told
everybody.
that I was in high school. I was told by my typing teacher that because I was Black and because I was a woman, that I was not going to amount to anything. I was like, wait, did he just really say that to me? And so I had a coach, Mrs. Joint. I was a cheerleader in high school, and she spoke up for me. She was a white woman from Georgia, and she spoke up for me. And she said, "You will be something." And come to find out, years later, when I was cheerleading, and she was my cheerleading coach, she fought for me to be the only Black cheerleader at San Pedro High School in San Pedro, California. She fought for me. We talked, and she told me that she brings tears to my eyes because she fought for me to make sure
Wow.
that I could get on the squad. I was 2 votes shy. I hadn't really made it, but she made sure I made it.
That's good. When somebody in your corner fight for you
Yeah,
and
high
make you
school
realize.
coaches, high school teachers are so important in children's lives.
Yes, yes, yes. And that reference to my book where and you're gonna see that in the introduction of the book, you'll see what that word really means as well.
Okay.
It's two places in my life but where impacted me.
Wow.
And high school impacted me. I
Yes.
had a situation that happened in high school, wasn't as positive,
Yeah.
but like you said, it's the persevering, it's the moment when you step out on faith and you accomplish something. So I can relate to your experience when you say that. So thank you for sharing that. And wow, that's amazing.
Mhm.
Tell people where they can find you and how they can be able to reach out to you if they want to.
Sure. The best place to reach me is at official April April Weeden, Weeden, at official April Weeden on Instagram until my website is up and running. That's the best place to reach me.
Okay, okay. One more question. This question is from me.
Yes.
Define life and what do life means to you?
Life means love. Life means light. Life means giving. I give because I have, and I give because I have. And because of this, I'm never without because I give. Giving is life to me. Being healthy, eating right, drinking water, encouraging, being around people that are on a level that's a little bit higher than you are at a present time, that you need to go further. Reading books and learning, that's what life, and treating people kind and being kind and always coming from a place of love. That's what life is to me. That's what life is to me.
Okay, family, that was 24 karat gold bars dropped indeed. I know you truly enjoyed that interview. Was April so amazing? I tell you right now, you learn a lot about the entertainment, understand how stunt coordinating work, how to understand the challenges there is in the industry, but also the opportunity, the grand opportunity. So definitely check it out for more information. All right, family, you know I have a book. It's Entire Wear. The book is pretty much a memoir of my life, but it's more than that. It actually deals with the struggle of anxiety, depression, and stuff, dealing with situation when you're a youth, then going through adolescence and adult, and how to champion and get away and come a winner out of the whole process. So you'll learn by reading that in the book. So definitely check out, go to the links and purchase your digital copy today. Also, fam, if you want to support this channel, also I have a merch line. So go to this link and go ahead and order a t-shirt, wear a t-shirt, understand where you are. And also we got the 24 karat gold bars in these shirts as well. So definitely check out. And for the support of this channel, definitely purchase a t-shirt. So thank you, fam. All right, fam. Love is a action word. While you're taking the time to love yourself, make sure you show love to someone else. And looking forward to seeing you on the next Wise Hour. So everybody have a great weekend. See you next time. And peace.
Walking down this lonely road, heart heavy like a stone. Whispers in the night air tell me I'm not alone. Shadows try to hide the light, but love shines so bright. Even in the darkest times, it will be my guide. Love will always find you. Love never fails. Through the highs and lows, love prevails. Love will always find you. Love never fails. In your heart and soul, love will prevail. Days may come and fade. Feel the beating of my heart. Close your eyes and feel it too. Love is never far apart. When the world is cold and gray and you can't find your way, just remember what I say. Love is here to stay. Love will always find you. Love